All right, all right, all right. How is everyone doing this morning? You guys good? Are we all ready to get right into this Live Your Legacy presentation today?
So in my Live Your Legacy school presentations, I tell the life story of a lot of incredible change makers and heroes through biographical rap songs. Now, because of that, I get a chance to do a lot of research of a lot of great people. Who would I say has inspired me the most? That's a huge question to ask, but I would say, I've covered people from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. to Muhammad Ali to Terry Fox, but for me, I really love Malala Yousafzai's story because, especially for this young generation, this generation right here, she's a great example of someone who didn't set out to change the world. She just did one thing, and that was raise her voice and speak out against one thing that she thought was wrong. And because of that action, she inspired and changed the world. And that's how it always starts, just by doing that one simple thing that you know to be true in your heart. What I would say to any kid who's motivated to try and make the world a better place is, firstly, thank you. Secondly, listen to that voice. You know, we all have this little whisper that inspires us and tells us to try and do these positive things. And sometimes it might be overwhelming. You might not have it all figured out, but just do one thing. And that one thing might be to just look around and see who else has a similar idea, or see what kind of access to resources you might have in your own school, in your community, and just take that first step and possibly even just reaching out to other people to try and help, encourage you, and come together to make that change that you have in your heart. So if you're a student and you have a great idea, I would say the first thing to do is write it down, because it doesn't exist until you write it down. And after that, I would say definitely just look around. Look around for people who might have the same interests, same desire to create that same kind of change. Find your tribe, because honestly, we can't create the change we really want and need in this world all by ourselves. So when we come together, then magic can happen. So look around, come together, and that could be that very first thing that you do. Do I believe that students have the power to change the world? Of course. But I've always felt that if one person does an incredible amount, they make the news. If we all do just a little, we make history. We make the change that we really need. So if anything, if anyone is out there wanting to create that change, let's come together and do it together, because that's the only way it's really going to happen.
Dozens of wonderful flows, but am I living comfortable? No. Still trying to turn my love into dough, the best I know. This is a non-profit.
Hey, what's up? This is Shaun Boothe, and we all have the power to do one thing.